Good morning. This is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your border busters, but first our top story. A 2024 car crash in central Sioux Falls shook the city. It left 2 teenagers dead and several others with serious injuries. 2 years later, the impact of one of those young victims, 15-year-old Milana Reeves, is still felt. KELOLAND News had the chance to sit down with her mom, Megan, who shared her thoughts about an update in the criminal case of the teenager responsible for taking her daughter's life. However, we mostly talked about Milana.
After Milana passed, I was going through her things and I found a note that said, when I pass, I want everyone to wear green to my memorial because I love my mom. Green is my favorite color.
Find all about how Milana made her mom and others feel in this full story on KELOLAND.com. Well, new this morning, the Rock County Sheriff's Office in southwest Minnesota says a person of interest is in custody in connection to a suspicious death. The Sheriff's Office says the death happened sometime last night and that the person of interest was apprehended in Laverne. Authorities say more information will be released as it becomes available. A Rapid City man is in custody after leading law enforcement on a high-speed chase from western South Dakota into Wyoming. The Department of Public Safety says the 50-year-old suspect left a truck stop at Box Elder Friday morning after Pennington County officials received a report of a theft at the property. Troopers found the pickup and tried to pull the driver over, but he did not stop. The pursuit continued along South Dakota rural roads, highways, and I-90 before crossing into Wyoming. Authorities say the driver eventually lost control of the pickup and went off the road. A trooper pinned the driver's truck against a tree, and the suspect was taken into custody. And we have an update about a Sioux Falls investigation involving multiple car break-ins. Sioux Falls police say they have identified a juvenile suspect tied to numerous car break-ins in southeast Sioux Falls and the McKinnon Park neighborhood. The Minnehaha County Warrant Task Force recovered stolen property and a stolen vehicle when they found the suspect. Police are still working to identify others involved in the case. Let's take a first look at our weather. Meteorologist Jalen Borson. Good morning, Jalen.
Good morning, Jordan. It is going to be a very hot day across KELOLAND. We were a little bit cooler here in eastern KELOLAND yesterday due to the stubborn cloud cover, but now today more sunshine on the way as well as that heat. Our high here in Sioux Falls, 97 degrees, light south winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Out to the west though, much hotter, highs in the triple digits expected. That's why we do have heat advisories going to take place across the majority of KELOLAND starting this afternoon, along with an extreme heat warning in that dark pink shade there near the Nebraska border, as heat index values could climb up to 109 at times. It's going to be very important to stay cool and hydrated if you are spending time outdoors today. And these alerts will continue through Sunday evening, so we'll be watching that heat throughout this weekend and also chances for unsettled weather. For today and through tonight, we do have the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms, including a slight risk for severe weather, including the Pierre area and surrounding portions of central KELOLAND, as some of those storms could produce large hail and damaging wind gusts, and along with that, some dry lightning is possible. And as conditions stay very dry out west river, a red flag warning will be in effect for them today, as any fire that does spark could spread quickly. But as we go into tonight, very warm lows expected, mainly in the 70s, 75 here in Sioux Falls. We could see some of those showers and thunderstorms as well, so make sure to stay weather aware and heat aware as we go into tomorrow. Another hot day ahead with highs in the 90s and also 100s. We'll take a look at if there's any relief in the forecast coming up.
Thanks, Jalen. One of the biggest car shows in Sioux Falls returns downtown tonight. The 9th annual Nyberg's Ace Hot Classics Night Classic Car Show will have hundreds of classic cars, food trucks, and live music. In past years, the show has attracted over 10,000 attendees. A big event like this may affect your commute.
We're using all of First Avenue for the car show, and then 13th Street between Phillips and 2nd, and also 12th Street from First Avenue to 2nd. 14th will remain open, and 11th Street will remain open.
The showcase will run from 4 to 10 p.m. tonight. There's a lot more happening today, including a way you can honor military vets at a Korean War memorial. From 2 to 5 p.m., enjoy an appreciation ceremony, Korean food, and Korean-themed raffle prizes. The event is being held at the Sioux Falls American Legion on Russell Street. Head to Elk Point for the second annual Flourish Fest at Flourish Flower Farm. Enjoy fields of flowers, live music, and vendors. It goes from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Check out the July edition of the Falls Art Market. There you'll find original artwork and meet local artists from 8:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. It's taking place just east of the Levitt Shell in Sioux Falls. Head back to the area later and see some live music at the Levitt at the Falls. This week you can hear country music group Wild Earp in the Free-for-Alls. The show starts at 7 p.m. in downtown Sioux Falls and it's completely free. There's more live music happening earlier in the day in Montrose from 9 a.m. to noon. Listen to artists Marcus Abrahams, Hank Wojie, and the Prairie Hearts Collective at Porter Sculpture Park. Other activities during the day include a songwriting workshop and a children's show. There's even more music for you to hear in Arlington for the Fields of Grace Music Concert. Listen to headliner Patrick Mayberry along with Travis Dennison, Peter Burton, and Stephen Stanley. There will also be food trucks and activities for kids and adults. It's $30 at the gate, but kids 7 and under are free. It's taking place at the Arlington Ball Field. Gates open at 2:30 p.m. With that, send it back over to Jalen, and like you said, we got heat and severe weather on our minds today.
Yeah, Jordan, it'll be something worth watching as we go into the start of our weekends. But the end of this weekend, that heat still lingers, but we do have more sunshine in the forecast and not as much for unsettled weather. Here in Sioux Falls by Tuesday, 93 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Our next chance for some thunderstorms arrives on Thursday, 91, and we'll hang out near 90 for the start of next weekend. And in Aberdeen, a lot of sunshine there for the first half of the week. 96 on Monday, 93 on Thursday, and our chance for thunderstorms there as well. And then for next weekend, 90 on Friday with partly cloudy skies. And in the Pierre area, a hot weekend there, 103 on Sunday, mostly sunny skies. That's going to continue into Monday with highs expected to be in the triple digits, but then we'll fall back into the 90s for the rest of the week. And in Rapid City, 104 on Sunday, breezy winds as well. We'll get those winds out of here on Monday. Chance for some showers and thunderstorms again by the middle of the week, 99 degrees. And for the end of the week, highs will continue to stay well above average for this time of year in the upper 90s.